I'm going to show you some exercises that can help improve your posture and activate and engage the often forgotten little stabilizer muscles. So too often we focus on the large external muscles, the big leg muscles, chest muscles, but forget about all the smaller ones, often deeper, that add the stability to the larger movements. Often we just kind of neglect them, we can't see them, we kind of tend to not put too much focus into them. So in today's world, computers, texting, everything is forward posture. We tend to round, and we have an imbalance between our front and our back muscles and the length and strength of them. So it can lead to imbalances, and then oftentimes, if this goes on for a long period of time, pain further down the road. So let's start off by having a seat, a chair, and turn sideways. We're going to just work on a series of chin tucks. So it kind of corrects this forward posture we tend to have. So what you're going to do is you're just going to kind of press the head back. So you're going to slide it back into alignment. And we tend to just kind of relax it and then pull back. So we're going to try and focus on engaging those muscles in through the deep neck muscles and slide our head back. And let it relax. Pull it back, hold for a couple of seconds, and then just let it go. Try and exaggerate that forward head posture so you get a sense of the movement, but it doesn't necessarily have to be very big. Okay. And then pull back. The other way you can think about this is bringing the chin parallel to the ground. So your eyesight is horizontal. And then pull back. You can also use a wall behind you. So when you pull your head back, you can get that tactile feeling up against the wall for some feedback. We'll do 3 more. Pull. And then let's pull it back again. Hold. And one final time. And then relax. So that's a nice easy exercise that you can do anywhere, anytime you think of it, or anytime you walk by a mirror and you catch yourself with that upward, forward head posture. So another one, we're going to move down into the shoulders. We're going to do some straight arm shoulder rotations and a chest opener. So often our shoulders are rounded forwards, our knuckles our arms roll in, our knuckles point forwards. So I'm going to sit there exaggerated. And then what we're going to do is we're going to rotate the arms, open at the same time as opening up the shoulders and the chest. And then we just let it relax. And then we open. Think about pinching through those shoulder blades, opening up through the chest and the shoulders. And then let the arms kind of round forwards and relax. Open, hold, and then relax. Watch that when you're opening up the arms that you don't have a tendency to over exaggerate and really arch through your whole back. You want to try and maintain a neutral spine as best as you can and work through the shoulders. And then open. We'll do 3 more. Roll it open and hold. 2 more. Open. And then last one. Hold. And relax. So again, you can do that one pretty much anywhere, anytime you think of it. Or just use it as a good little break when you're sitting at a computer for a long time. Next one we're going to do is we're going to do a set of wall angels. So again, you can do this one seated, either just in a free space or up against the wall. But we're going to bring our arms up to 90 degrees. Elbows are bent, palms facing in like you could clap. And then you're going to open up Again, trying to pinch between the shoulder blades. And then we bring the arms closed off. And open up, hold, and then close off. I'm going to switch over to the side. So this is a good chance to combine the chin tucks that we practiced earlier. So set yourself up, pull the chin back, and then carry on trying to get the wall angels. And close. I'm going to try and get the forearms vertical to the up to the ceiling. If we're really tight through our chest or shoulders, we can have a little bit of that rotation. We want to try and scoop under and then bring it closed. I'm going to open up and close. Open up, hold, and close. Now you can also do this. I'm going to move this right up against the wall. You can do this seated up against the wall. Again, you can get that tactile feeling. So open up and close. In a perfect world, our shoulder blades, our elbows, the backs of your wrists, and the back of your fingertips are all up against the wall, along with the back of the head. And we'll do 2 more. Open, hold, last one, and relax. It doesn't seem like a very big exercise, but trust me, when you do it, those muscles will fatigue. They're not used to holding that posture and engaging in quite the same way when we go about our day. Let's do a few of them standing. I'll just tuck this chair out of the way. So we're going to work on a neutral pelvis position. So with all of the sitting that we tend to do and all that forward movement, we tend to get really short through the hip flexors, and our pelvis tilts forwards and into an anterior position. So strains the low back, creates muscle tightness and imbalance between front and back. So what I'm trying to do, if you pretend that your pelvis is a bowl of water, okay, most of us, if we're tight through the front, the water is spilling out the front of our pelvis, okay? So what I want to try and do is find that neutral position where we bring that water back into balance in that bowl. So I'm trying to exaggerate this so you get an idea. So kind of got that forward tilt, and you want to try and think about lengthening and tucking that tailbone under and bring it in kind of into that neutral position where the forces are somewhat equal between front and back. You don't want to overcompensate, and now all of a sudden you've collapsed higher up and kind of gone too far the other way. So it's a very subtle movement. You kind of tuck under, hold it, and then you can just let it go. Tuck under, hold, and let it go. This is a really good one, again, to be practicing whenever you're standing, waiting in line at the grocery store, standing in the kitchen, prepping dinner. Anytime you can practice getting into that neutral, it'll be easier and easier to hold just naturally and without thinking about it. We're going to do 3 more. Tuck under. And then relax. And then you can kind of add in that combination of getting that chin tuck. So pulling that chin back so your neck is in neutral. And then getting the pelvis in neutral. I'm trying to line up the spine. And then you can relax. One more to build on that. I call these chicken wings. They're also going to help stretch open the shoulders and the chest. You do it standing. You take your hands behind you. They're just kind of on the low back. And then we're going to pinch the elbows together. Clasp the hands together and try and straighten out the arm. arms. And then you can bend them and just let them relax. They'll tend to go forwards. So pinch open, straighten out the arms, bring it back, and let it relax. Again, good chance. Tuck the chin in. Find that neutral pelvis. Once you can hold those with ease, and then you can do that, maintaining all those neutral postures. And then relax. Open up. Stretch it back. Open. Stretch. The other thing you can do is try to reach down a little bit to create more space through the shoulder and ears. So open, stretch it back, and an extra little bit is pull down. We'll do 3 more. Open, stretch, pull down. 2 more. Open, stretch, pull down. Last one. Open, stretch, pull down. Good. Just give your arms a little bit of a shake. We're going to make our way down onto the floor. Work through that low back a little bit. So we're going to start with some pelvic tilts and work our way into bridges. Okay, so we're laying flat on the floor, and we're just going to work through tucking the pelvis under and then releasing it back to neutral. Again, I'm trying to exaggerate this a little bit so that you can see tuck and then let it relax. And then tuck and relax. If you have that forward tilt in your pelvis, your natural state will be a little bit pulled off the mat. Okay, we want to engage the stomach muscles and move that pelvis flat on the mat. And tuck. Now we're going to add that and move into a bridge. So we're going to always start by tucking the pelvis and then carrying that movement, roll up into a bridge, and then work through your spine and curl all the way back down. So tuck through the pelvis, squeeze your glutes, roll yourself up, and then now roll yourself down and try and segment it down, working through every little bit of your spine. You might find a little sticky spot. So tuck, squeeze your glutes, roll up, and then roll back down. Hold the glutes. Squeeze all until you're all the way down. Tuck, squeeze, lift, roll back down. Let it go. We'll do 3 more. Tuck, squeeze, lift, roll back down. 2 more. Tuck and lift. Last one. Tuck, squeeze, roll, and down. Good. Now, the next one we're going to do is a set of dead bugs. It's going to engage in through the deep core, the lower abdominals. So you can do this in a couple of ways. You can straighten out the legs as much as they go. You can also do this for a little bit easier as knees bent. And then the depth of the leg movement also adjusts the difficulty. So we're going to start from here. And we're going to extend that leg out as far as we can without lifting anything off that mat. And then bringing it back. And then you switch. Extend out. The further out and the further down you go, the more difficult. So adjust it as needed. You shouldn't feel any pain through the low back. And you shouldn't pop off the mat. So in that case, you want to think, push your belly button down into the mat. You could also place your hands under your hips to tuck that pelvis a little bit. I'll show you a straight-legged version. And then you're going to lower down and lift back up. Alternate. Try to breathe as you do this. It's very tempting to hold your breath. And up. For this one, remember, further isn't better if you're not using the right muscles. Okay? So you can stop short if that's where your stomach muscles stop working, then that's how far you go. Practice there, and then the depth will gradually come. Do one more each leg. And up. Last one. And relax the feet down. One more exercise in the series. We're going to lay onto your front. We're going to do a set of back extensions. So arms are at 90 degrees out to the side. Forehead, you're just looking down. We're going to lift the arms up and then extend the upper back and then come down. Come up, extend, and then down. It doesn't have to be very high. You shouldn't feel any compression in through the low back. If you are, don't come up as high. And down. Up. Lift. And down. Lift. And down. 3 more. Up. 2 more. Lift. 1 more. And down. And to come out of that one, a nice one that balances out that stretch is just push your weight back into a child's pose. Send the hips back towards the heels and lengthen. So give these stretches and exercises a try. With regular practice, they should improve. They should get a little bit easier and more natural. And it should carry over into your everyday posture. You'll be able to hold it a little bit more naturally. It won't be so much thought involved. And hopefully we'll correct any imbalances or strength differences between all those forward and back muscles, and help improve your posture. And thanks, everyone. Bye for now.